Hey, wait. Before you skip ahead, just to let you know, you can actually watch the full version of this on our Patreon, and you can actually watch next week's episode a full week in advance. I mean, it's very easy. I mean, right down there in the description, or right up here in the corner. Feel free to give it a click, and we'll see you there. Listen up! A Tale from the Past. At least that's the name of the episode. I mean, this is Season 2, Episode 20 of My Hero Academia, and we're getting very close to the end of Season 2, and we're very rapidly approaching Season 3. Season 4 is already out now, and it started, and, I guarantee people are just like, I can't wait for you all to get here. I can't wait for you all to see the easy up on the spoilers there, killer. I mean, there's a lot in this I still want to know, and I want to be genuinely surprised by it.
Yeah.
I mean, for instance, had a great surprise at the beginning of Season 3, or in the middle of the first half of Season 3 of Attack on Titan, and then all of a sudden it's just like, holy crap, I can see why people really like this season. They're like, oh no, that's the
second half is why we like the season, and you're just like, whoa.
And you're just like, we got this much in the first half of Season 3, and you're saying that it gets better and is possibly one of the best anime seasons ever?
Obviously, because they're finally on their way to the fucking basement. So,
I
don't care. Well, it's going to happen eventually.
Yeah, it's just
you're not going to introduce something in the first episode of an anime, and they're never going to get to it.
Fair enough.
Everybody knows it's going to happen.
Good God, that's the fourth telemarketer call I've gotten in the last hour. Lord have mercy. They really need to
They're probably calling to spoil Attack on Titan.
Yeah. Aaron's mother is a Titan. You son of a bitch. She's not really. I don't know. I mean, she got eaten. So I don't know what the rules would clarify on that.
Well, I can't talk about it because that would be spoilery to talk about it, but if you think about a point that we have learned in the new season for sure on how stuff works with them,
it would be an impossible.
Then that wouldn't essentially we have proof that no, she was not.
Yeah.
Just think about it a second, you'll figure it out.
But anyway, that's enough about Attack on Titan. My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia, last episode, we got a episode that was mostly dedicated to Sue and her, Froppy, her, her persona as a hero, and
it was like everyone's internships, and it's like, yeah, these guys in their internships are basically doing nothing right now, but Froppy's got some cool stuff going on. So
yeah, and Froppy did have
that's
some cool
basically
stuff
what this
going on.
episode's about.
Yeah, and it was.
I would have titled it differently, but at least it's like they didn't spoil it in the title, So.
Froppy versus Cthulhu. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, right.
Because Innsmouth, the guy's name was Innsmouth. If that's not clarification alone.
It was very Lovecraftian considering his quirk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're now almost at the end of Season 2.
Also kind of reminded me slightly of Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Thought it was in the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
I know.
I say Caribbean unless I'm talking about that, and then I pronounce it Caribbean.
Yeah.
But
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me ask you a simple question. What is a pirate's favorite letter?
R.
Nay. It is the C.
Ah.
Actually, there's 3 ways you can go about it. If someone says R the first time, you can go with either C or X because X marks the spot. And if they say C, you can go with X or you go with R.
But the answer I usually like to hear is I.
That's the 4th way you can go about it. That's a 4th way. You just introduced the 4th way.
When I ask if ye have rum, I want the answer to be I.
Nay. To the plank with him of the Davy Jones locker.
But anyways.
Yes. Speaking on lockers, My Hero Academia. Let's see what happens in this episode. Let's get up on the screen and let's see what happens. Here we go.
I don't understand your train of thought on that one, but fair enough.
Locker.
School.
Students have lockers.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. Close enough, I guess.
短い間でしたがお世話になりました 何も世話してねえ気がするぜ。
発想のご境地と組手ぶっつけのおかげでヒーロー殺し相手にもなんとか動きました
本気じゃないヒーロー殺し相手にだ。それじゃ
最後に一つ。
はよしろ、たい焼き食べたいんだ。
そんなに強くてオールマイトを鍛えたなんて実績もあるのに、グラントリノ世間じゃほとんど無名です。
ああ、そりゃ俺元来ヒーロー活動に興味ないからな。かつて目的のために個性の自由使用が必要だった。資格を取った理由はそんだけさ。誰だ君は。
ここでだから緑谷。
違うだろ。
デクです。共
に見届けてやろうじゃないか、年寄り。いう名が平和の象徴と謳われるその日まで。
That's what he was trying to get him to say the whole time. He wasn't just being a weird old man.
Hate to pause here. Almost like how Herb Brooks, when he was coaching Team USA, the hockey team, every time that they asked who they are or who you are and who do you play for, they always gave their name and the college that they played for. But by the end of the training camp, like, he made them run sprints up and down the rink until literally the building manager came in and turned the lights off, and Herb Brooks said, "No, we're not stopping. We're not stopping."
Made them run in the dark.
Yeah, he made them skate in the dark up and down, and it wasn't until I think it was Mike Ruzioni shouted out, "My name's Mike Ruzioni, and who do you play for?" "I play for the United States of America." And then after that, Herb Brooks, he looks at him and says, "Dismiss, boys," and he just walks out. He walked out the building, and the boys just collapsed on the ice. And you see, it's similar, but I don't know. There it
Side
is.
part one.
おちょこちゃんはどうだったの？この1週間。
Oh.
とても有意義だったよ。目覚めたのね、おちゃこちゃん。バトルヒーローが言ってたんだね。
たった1週間で変化すげえな。
女ってのはもともと悪魔のような星を隠し持ってた。
Wow.
そうそう、ヒーロー殺し。命あって何よりだぜ。マジでさ。
心配しましたわ。
エンデバーが助けてくれたんだってな。
すごいね。さすがナンバー2ヒーロー。
The truth.
確かに怖いけどさ、おしろ動画見た？あれ見ると一本木っつうか執念っつうかかっこよくねえとか思っちゃうね。
雷くん。
あ、いっぱり。
いや、いいさ。ただ奴は信念の果てに粛清という手段を選んだ。どんな考えを持とうとも、そこだけは間違いなんだ。そろそろ修行だ。全員席に着きたまえ。うるさい。
雷が変な話すっから。
なんかすみませんでした。
さて、今回のヒーロー基礎学だが、職場体験直後ってことで遊びの要素を含めた救助訓練レースを行うことにする。私がどこかで救難信号を出したら町外れから一斉スタート。誰が一番に私を助けに来てくれるかの競争だ。もちろん建物の被害は最小限にな。
指さすなよ。デクが最下位。
怪我の件ではあって
Deku
も
will be glad.
飯田くんな気がするな。けど
それでは行くぞ。
They're all about to be super surprised.
He's got a good ability for this.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Right.
手つけすぎる。修行に。
緑よ。なんだその動き。嘘だろ。俺が職場体験でバカみてえな時間過ごしてる間にまた
手を保って。
Ah.
フィニッシュ。ありがとう。そしておめでとう。
緑谷君大丈夫か。
驚いたぜ。見違えたよ。この授業が終わったら私の元へ来なさい。話さなければならない時が来た。私と One for All について。
That's what I was hoping the story from the past was.
Yeah.
Likes women.
I don't know what you expect.
おい緑谷、やべえことが発覚した。
Okay, here's Short Man up there.
Yeah, it's Shorty.
調子こいっす。
Don't.
ミネタ君やめたまえ。覗きは立派な犯罪行為だ。
おいらのリトルミネタはもう立派な犯罪行為だ。やおよろっぱい。明日の個室き熱いの以外を。
Oh yeah!
Good one, headphones.
うちだけ何も言われてなかったな。
Oh.
You deserve that, you little shit.
かけたまえ。
雰囲気違う。
君、ヒーロー殺しに血を舐められたと聞いたよ。
はい。
た時に言ったことを覚えているかい？
食え。
違う、そこじゃない。取り留められるなら何でもいいと言ったはずだ。
Oh no.
ワン・フォー・オールは持ち主が渡したいと思った相手にしか譲渡されない。
Ah, okay.
無理やり奪われることはない。もともとある一つの個性から派生したものだ。その個性の名はオール・フォー・ワン。他者から個性を奪い己がものとし、そしてそれを他者に与えることのできる個性だ。個性の発現により突如として人間という規格が崩れ去った。たったそれだけで法は意味を失い、文明が歩みを止めた。いち早く人々をまとめ上げた人物がいた。君も聞いたことはあるはずだ。彼は人々から個性を奪い、圧倒的な力によってその勢力を広げていった。彼は与えることで他者を信頼、あるいは屈服させていったんだ。ただ与えられた人の中にはその負荷に耐えられず、物言わぬ人形のようになってしまう者も多かったそうだ。彼には無個性の弟がいた。弟は体も小さくひ弱だったが正義感の強い男だった。そんな弟に彼は力をストックするという個性を無理やり与えた。
まさか。
No way.
無個性だと思われていた彼にも一応は宿っていたのさ。個性を与えるだけという意味のない個性が。力をストックする個性と与える個性が混ざり合った。これがワン・フォー・オールのオリジンさ。
No way.
Oh shit.
半永久的に生き続けるであろう悪の象徴。覆しようのない戦力差と当時の社会情勢。敗北を喫した弟は後世に託すことにしたんだ。そして私の代でついに奴を討ち取ったはずだったのだが、奴は生き延びヴィラン連合のブレーンとして再び動き出している。君はいつか奴と巨悪と対決しなければならないかもしれん。
頑張ります。オールマイトの頼
Didn't
み。
even hesitate.
何が何でも答えます。あなたがいてくれれば僕は何でもできる。
Oh man.
オールマイトよ、
No.
言わねば。ありがとう。多分その頃にはもう君のそばにはいられないんだよ。
Oh, looks like we got
Yeah,
an
there's a
after
lot
credits.
left.
Yeah. Looks like we got an after credits.
そろそろ夏休みも近いが、もちろん君らが1ヶ月休める道理はない。
まさか
夏休み、林間合宿やるぞ。ただし、その前の期末テストで合格点に満たなかったやつは補習地獄だ。
I think all the girls would deliberately fail just to get away from Kaminari at
日
this
常はこう
point.
して続いていくわけ
Mineta.
Or Mineta.
結局
Mineta,
僕が
not
やるべき
Kaminari.
ことは変わらないのだ。
Mineta.
捕まるとは思わなかったが、おおむね想定通りだ。これで暴れたいやつ、共感したやつ、さまざまな人間が衝動を解放する場としてヴィラン連合を求める。
先生が前に出た方がことが進むと思うが。
では早く体を治してくれよ、ドクター。
超再生を手に入れるのがあと5年早ければな。あの子供に。
いいのさ。彼には苦労してもらう。次の僕となるために今のうちに謳歌するといいさ。オールマイト。かりそめの平和という茶碗をね。
次回
Damn.
I mean, I don't like to call people out, but his face was disgusting.
Yeah. I don't think he had much of a face.
Yeah, or way. It's the fact that he didn't have a face kind of freaked me out.
Yeah. All Might must have really fucked his day up.
Every time, okay. I keep going back. I laugh at that because I just watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, like through the Frieza saga again not too long ago, and it was the part where Raccoon, like Vegeta kicked Raccoon in the back of the head, and like Raccoon's teeth, like got knocked out. It's like Raccoon needs a mirror to see himself. Dear God, what happened to your face? It was just Krillin screaming at him from a distance. Dear God, what happened to your face? Like that's what I hear there. Like you pan up and you see that he literally has like it's nothing but scar tissue from like his nose up. It's like, dear God, man, what the fuck happened? But good Lord, I
was worried for a second that All Might was about to like say that he's only got like a number of days left or something, like, and he'll be gone soon. But sounds like he's like, probably I won't be there when you have to fight him, so like he might still have a while left. But
that's the thing, we don't know. I mean,
yeah,
he's very slowly losing the one for all ability, and I think the whole thing with that is that he will lose that ability, and he'll be stuck as just his smaller self.
it's either that or like, I know it would be very bad if he went out like in a way that was like fighting against the League of Villains and like Midoriya and just like everyone in general saw it happen, It's like see the symbol of peace die.
That would suck.
That would have very bad repercussions on the world in general.
Absolutely.
Probably, in this world.
Mean, the symbol of peace killed. I mean, that would send chills down like everyone's spine if they saw that.
Because like there would be no way to prevent this anime from turning super dark once that happened, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean,
not if you wanted to portray it realistically as to how that would work with what they've already set up.
Well, we're already on a darker path.
Yeah,
we're already on it compared to where we started. Where we started, hey, it was just a high school anime, about learning to use your superpowers. Oh, it's a subplot about the main hero, teaching the new kid. Oh, the main hero's actually hurt really bad and he's wanting to pass on the gift to the kid. Okay, well, it'll take a while to. We're not even a season in and the hero is very badly hurt. And then we get to this season, it's like, oh, okay, wow. So he's actually not able to maintain the form for very long at all. And I think here pretty soon we're just going to be like, oh no, he's getting very bad. Yeah. And he's probably not going to last much longer. I mean, that's sad because, we've come to love All Might because he's an awesome character. Mm-hmm. He's fun to watch and he generally wants to do good, and that's such a rare quality with.
I'm kind of wondering something about this series too. Like, I think I said something like this before, and I think people like already confirmed that that's not really the case. And they've already made like something else that's similar, like an alternate thing or something. But like, it seems to me like this would be a good setup to do something kind of like Naruto did, where you have all this stuff where they're younger and everything, and then you start a new series, skip ahead some, and then you make that one like a lot heavier,
Yeah, I could see how they did with Naruto.
And I still don't know that they've actually done that with Shippuden yet because I haven't got super far. But like, spoilers for Naruto. Have you watched Naruto? Or
I know there's like a big time jump.
Okay, but you don't really know. Well,
yeah.
I won't say the character, but there's a character that does die. And like I was like really worried for a second because I was like, no, dude, that's like one of my favorite like characters. Like he's had such a good redemption and everything. and then like they actually do sacrifice like a lesser introduced character that has the ability to bring someone back one time, but at the cost of their own life to bring him back. But like I'm assuming this series like seems like at some point like there may be permanent character death, but I don't really know. But I don't think so with the good guys, just because I've seen like a lot of them represented in like Boruto as well, like so the new series. But
you're not ready, dude.
Okay, I'm assuming that means that there probably will be at least one person that does go out at some point. But like, am I right? Does it get darker and heavier? Like
much.
Shippuden? Yeah. Okay.
Much by the
and
end.
Like I think like something like that with this would be kind of neat.
There's one part at the end or near the end, right in the middle of the final battle. Something happens, and I actually had to stop. I actually had to pause for a bit and just be like, I couldn't believe that they did what they did. I'm not gonna say it because a lot of you out there, you Naruto watchers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know the part.
Yeah.
And it's both heartbreaking and like jaw-dropping all at the same time. I mean, you really don't know how to feel when it happens because it literally comes out of nowhere and it's someone you don't expect ever. And I'm just like, wow.
There's one character that I think that I would probably be like, fuck this show if it happened, like kind of like a Levi type character.
Yeah.
And it's probably that character if I had to guess, just from the way you kind of hinted at it. So it sucks.
Well, keep in mind he's just one, and there's
a super likable character.
You'll see.
Yeah,
You'll
like,
see. I ain't saying anything else. All I'm saying is, people die, and you might need a moment.
Wait, I think I've had it slightly spoiled for me. Actually, I think I just remembered who. There is one character, that I know doesn't make it all the way, so that sucks. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't want to see characters I like die, but at the same time, it's hard to keep super invested in something where there's never like an
there's
imminent,
no repercussions.
Danger of like someone actually like losing their life eventually or something.
I like it when it's done right. I like it when it's done right. For instance, everyone here's seen, everyone knows, has either read or seen Game of Thrones up until the point of the Red Wedding, right? That was done right because number one, it honestly
kind of out of nowhere to an extent.
It's out of nowhere, but at the same time,
it's
a logical death that makes sense because it shows you just how far one camp is willing to go to secure victory.
Yeah, and it set up the whole thing that no one is safe in the show.
Yes.
And then they threw that out by the end of it and gave everyone plot armor, but except for a couple of characters that we didn't care about quite as much, but
true, very true. Here we are talking.
The other thing I was going to say is like other shows have managed to kind of do compelling stories with no real sense of loss. But there is kind of a sense of loss at the same time. American Horror Story, nobody's ever actually truly. People are dead in American Horror Story, but they are not out of the story. Because everyone becomes a ghost when they die in the lore, so they're still there to an extent, and they can still interact with the real world.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's ways you can do it like that. And, like, Dragon Ball Z, like, nobody's ever truly dead in Dragon Ball Z.
Unless Piccolo just, like, outright kills himself and destroys the Dragon Balls or something like that.
Yeah, it's just like there's always a way for people to come back in series like that. And it's hard to get as invested in series like that for me because I'm just like, there's no permanent sense of loss. It's like, if a character I do like dies, they'll probably bring him back somehow at some point,
Well,
like something like this, though, like you would be like, oh my god, like if you had to worry about, like, it looks like Froppy's going to die, like later on or something like that, like I would be like, no! Like, it gives you a lot more of a sense of, I guess almost like horror to an extent, like just another element to a story.
You see, that's I actually had that feeling here recently with a movie I went and watched, and I remembered I didn't watch it alone. I watched it with my dad, my stepmom, and my sister. We all were sitting there, and by the end of the movie, we were just like, no, oh my gosh, no, please, please, please. And thankfully, it didn't actually happen. What we thought was going to happen didn't actually happen. We were just like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
They do like to do that a lot too.
Yeah, they like to tease you.
That's why Attack on Titan. You know, I was just like, I really like these new characters, like Levi's squad, and then it's just like,
you're like, wait a second.
yeah,
We're getting to know these characters. They're gonna die, aren't they? Next episode.
Yeah. Horribly too.
Oh, I know. Like in some of the worst ways. Yeesh. But all right, we are going to move on from this. This was Listen Up, A Tale from the Past, Season 2, Episode 20 of My Hero Academia. We hope that you all enjoyed. I mean, this was actually a really cool episode where the other kids in class got to see Midoriya's leap forward, quite literally, with his abilities, and also we got a bit of a story from the past from All Might about the origins of the One for All. So yeah, really cool stuff. Yeah. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen next. So for now, that's going to do it. If you want to see more from us, feel free to check out our Patreon, check out our Discord, and also if you want to help the channel out a lot, it helps if you like the video. Also, if you want to check it or hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to stay notified. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
Micah.
I'm Nick.
And we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.